Hello, this is Food Review UK. My name's Stuart, and this is another episode of Top of the Hops, where I drink and review beer. Now, today I'm going to be reviewing a beer that I know a lot of people are going to be excited about. There's some big, huge beer names in the world, and none really come any bigger than Guinness. I like Guinness. It's a decent beer. It's usually a reliable drink. If I go to a pub and they haven't got any nice proper ales on or anything, a decent pint of Guinness is always nice. You get good Guinness, you get bad Guinness. But I'm not really a stout drinker, to be fair. I do enjoy it, but it's not one of my favourites. This was brought to my attention by our fearless leader, Michael Jameson, and this is Guinness Golden Ale. So although I would say that Guinness are probably a brand that don't really need to diversify. I mean, they're an absolute worldwide global brand, and surely they're not doing bad. But they've diversified the product line, and they've actually brought something out that, in theory, is going to appeal to me a little bit more. So this is a 4.5% golden ale, brewed with the finest hops, Irish barley, and a specially selected amber malt. Don't know what to expect. I like golden ales. I like most ales, to be honest. I've had this a while, sitting in the fridge waiting for me to drink and to review. So I've been looking forward to tasting this. I mean, this is going to be available absolutely everywhere. Guinness are pushing it. There's not been a big marketing campaign, but it's in all the supermarkets, and it's been on offer. I mean, I think I paid about £1.60 for it, which isn't bad for a bottle of ale. So I'm going to open it. I'm going to pour it out, and we'll see what we think. All right. Well, hang on. Hashtag preview flavour. Don't want it to run over. Right. It's quite dark for a golden ale. I mean, I'd be almost tempted to say that that's more of an amber ale. I mean, that's an appalling pour. I'm embarrassed. I can't believe I've done that. I'm like an amateur. Right. There's not... Now I've got a head on my nose. Brilliant. There's not a lot of smell. There's a very light sweetness to it. There's no real kind of hoppy or floral smell. With the golden ale, I'm usually expecting a lightness, a summery drink. As the ales get darker, perhaps they become more suited to winter. It's quite dark, like I say. I mean, it's pretty amber, that, for me. Right, I'm going to try and crack through this 2 inches of head that I've got there. You know what, there's not a lot of flavour to this. There's a maltiness to it. There is a maltiness to it, but it's not very strong. It says on the bottle here, subtle biscuit flavours and of the malted barley. That maltiness there. I suppose if the biscuit that you're thinking about is a malted milk biscuit that tastes of malt, then there's a biscuity flavour there, but I wouldn't describe it as a biscuity flavour. There's a slight maltiness that's not really... Maltiness in a beer is nice if it's washed away with a decent hoppiness at the end of it. It's not, for me, that's just not hopped enough. The brewers have missed the maltiness sits in your mouth too much, and the hops, you need a nice hoppy finish to wash that down away, preferably with a slight, maybe a nice sweet aftertaste. That's a disappointing beer. I mean, Guinness have been diversifying the product range, coming out with the different styles of basic Guinness, and this is a miss for me. I mean, it's not a horrible beer by any stretch of the imagination. I made some decisions about my rating system. For me, I'll explain. I'm going to give this 2 stars. Now let me explain why. Right, my rating system. A 1-star beer would be a beer that I would not, if someone offered me it, I would say no thank you. A 2-star beer would be a beer that I would not buy, but if I was at someone's house and they said, would you like a beer, and that was what they offered me, I'd say, yeah, I'll drink that, that's fine. A 3-star beer would be a beer that I think is it's a decent beer. I'm happy to buy it, I'm happy to drink it. A 4-star beer will be a beer that I think is really good. A 5-star beer, we're talking a super beer. It's just so disappointing. It's really washed out. There's not a lot of flavour other than that maltiness. You've really upset me now, Guinness. a name that's just synonymous with flavoursome. You know, Guinness Stout is a flavoursome beer. I'll drink it. I'll finish it. Yeah, I mean, try it, see for yourself, but it's not something I'd recommend. Anyway, subscribe for more videos. Like the Facebook page at Food Review UK. Check out Michael's Instagram at Resourceman. Check out my Instagram at Telly Blaster. And I will see you again with hopefully a slightly less disappointing beer. Thanks for watching Top of the Hops. My name's Stu. See you later.